Attachment styles. Yeah, this is one of those things that's definitely important to know about oneself and others. Rumor has it there was a time when secure attachments were more the norm. Well, whatever, this is not how things are now. For anyone who may not know, there's 4 attachment styles. We have the fearful avoidant, the anxious, preoccupied, dismissive avoidant, and secure. There's one of those, the term disorganized is in there as well, or there's some combination therein. Oh, I think there's subcategories of them. Well, anyway, there's 4 primary ones. Let's go with that. So the point being, oh God, it's really good to know this stuff because it's a big part of doing the work. And they have like these little tests you can take, but I don't think it's very helpful, not for me personally. I mean, this is an example. Improve your relationships today. Less than 5 minutes. Right. Star quiz. Are you in a relationship? Yes or no? It's not that easy. It's not that simple. So it's very simple. It's not, I don't know how to answer that question. Currently. Go with no. What is your relationship status? Didn't I just answer that? Let's go with still. Okay, so you go single, recently ended a relationship, still looking. I don't know. Mostly single? Where's that? Where's that one? I'm just going to go mostly single. Here we go. I can be very emotionally present with others, friends, family, partners, strangers, but it takes me a while to build trust and share vulnerable things about myself. And we have true or false. I can probably go with false on that because I'm pretty open. False. I often put other people in my life on a big pedestal. Partner, friends, family. Kind of, maybe. And again, this is another true-false thing. So, fucking give me a break. Maybe. Kind of. Where's that? It's not present. So, I don't know. Is it true enough? I guess it's true enough, kind of. Maybe. Let's go true enough. I feel naturally comfortable and safe expressing my feelings and needs to loved ones. Kinda. Where are we at here? Again, true or false? For crying out loud. I don't know. Expressing my feelings, sure, to an extent. Needs, kind of, getting better about that. Significantly better now, especially. This is not a true or false question. I feel naturally comfortable and safe. Safe. Well, kind of. God damn it. I don't know. So let's see. Mostly true or is it mostly false? I guess it's mostly true. It's mostly true. Number 6. I feel very upset when others infringe on my need for space or time alone. Another true or false question. But again, kinda. But not really, but kind of. I mean, it depends. Are they really pushing it? Have I fluffed up a bit and said, hey, I don't take this personally. I just, I need a little time. Are they panicking and not dealing with that and storming around? Hey, I don't know. I feel kind of upset at that point. But I don't know if that's the question. Is it true or false? Where's my maybe? Damn it. Or mostly false. Mostly false, okay. Number 7, I'm willing to work through challenges in a relationship before suddenly trying to leave the relationship itself. Yeah, I mean, if it's an actual relationship, not some weird in-betwixty thing when you don't know where you stand with somebody. Yeah. But if not, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And again, true or false? There's some subtext. If you're not in a relationship, think of how you would handle conflict in a partnership. Well, yeah, that's what I'd be doing, trying to fucking, work through it. I think I'm scoring better on this than I expected. All right, true. Mostly, yes. Number 8. I tend to be out of touch with my emotions quite frequently. Nope. So that's false. 9. I am very attuned to others' needs and often put them before my own and resent it later. Kind of. But again, true or false? Is that mostly true? Kind of. Yeah, I guess it's mostly true. Yeah, it's mostly true. 10. I constantly want to be emotionally closer to my partner. This can also apply to my close friendships or romantic interests. Well, not to friendships, necessarily. But, yeah, to... fuck me, I guess that's true. 11. I'm effective at compromising and communicating. Yeah. But again, what are you going to do if that's not being reciprocated? I don't know. Just stand there and stare at each other like a couple of fucking lunatics? I don't know. You got to use your words, It's a skill. It's like a muscle. It takes some doing. Journaling can help with that. Getting tuned in to the old feelaroos. Yeah, true. 12. It is very difficult for me to set boundaries unless I'm angry. I can sometimes set excessive boundaries and push people away too dramatically out of anger. Kind of. It's been a problem in the past. But only... I guess that's why I didn't pursue anything that actually meant anything to me until later in life. Not since I was a kid. Prior. So. But push them away. Dramatic anger. I don't know. On some level, I don't know if I've actually showed that. Oh, it must have. I guess maybe it did. So it came out some way. Fuck me. Mostly true. Kind of. Maybe. If we're being realistic here. I've done a fair amount of work on all this, so... All right, mostly true. 13. Holy Toledo. All right. 13. If I notice my partner showing any signs of coldness, I panic and want to get closer as quickly as possible. This often happens to me in friendships as well. That's probably still kind of mostly true. And I suppress it, too. Because I don't want to come off unattractive anymore, So know how that goes down. Oh, the strong guy has vulnerabilities and stuff. Ew, gross. Yeah, I'm working on it. What are you doing? Yeah, kind of fucking mostly true for the most part. 14. It is not uncommon for me to experience inward emotional turbulence throughout the duration of my romantic relationship. This applies to close family members as well. Kind of. I'm not really sure what my basis for comparisons are. I don't know how many healthy relationships I've actually had. I don't think I've really fucking had many of them at all. So, to what degree... I didn't experience that in the longest relationship I had. It was 10 years. But then again... Emotional turbulence in close family members. Well, most of my close family members are on the cluster B spectrum, or seem to hold a lot of those value systems and act accordingly. The The ones that aren't cluster B-ish. Not all my family members are like this, but the most impactful ones. Impactful in that way, I don't know. I guess so. How much of that is a thing on my end, and how much of it is a reaction? I don't know. So again, we've got a true or false. I don't know. Maybe 5% truer than false. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think that one's kind of split down the middle. 15. I often feel very hot or very cold towards my partner or my family members. I tend to operate in extremes in how I relate to others. Kind of? Maybe. Extremes. I don't know. Is what I do extreme? I'm not sure. Extremes. There may have been a time. Again, true or false? I don't know. Where's my maybe? Kind of, yeah, okay, kind of, maybe. Kind of. 16. I know that I am worthy of a happy, healthy relationship. Yeah. 17. Why do you want to learn about attachment theory? Oh, finally, something other than true or false. To understand myself better, to understand my partner better. Okay, again, it'd be both. To understand myself and others better. That sort of thing. Or those who may become, I don't know. Primarily, what would that be? It's a fucking split down the middle, dude. All right, I'll do the responsible one and say to understand myself better. I guess that's the more responsible answer. I don't fucking know. To understand my partner better seems a little manipulative to me. Potentially. It's like, oh, okay. What are you doing then? Just contorting yourself around? How do I fit better into this puzzle? I don't know, do you fit to begin with? How well do you fit to begin with? Not everybody who can be a bit of a fibber means to be a bit of a fibber. Fibs can come about through omissions of information. So the whole developing of vulnerability and reciprocity is kind of important. And if that ain't happening, what are you going to do? I don't know. To understand myself better, to understand my partner. Both, dude. I don't know. But let's go with self, sure. 18. When I feel hurt by a loved one, I often have a strong fight or flight response. Yeah. I find myself wanting to push this person as far away as possible. Whoops, that's mostly true. 19. I do not feel as though I need anything from my romantic partner or loved ones. It can be difficult to conceptualize how others would meet a lot of my needs. Kind of, maybe, but not so much anymore. Maybe, kind of, mostly true. Fuck, I don't know. 20. I do not enjoy being out of romantic relationships. I often fear being alone. Kind of, but not really. I fucking love being alone. In many ways. But also not. You know? This is not a true or false question. It ain't black and white. It's not binary. Mostly true. Maybe. That's here's the thing. I would suppress that. And just not be aware of it. So, okay. Mostly true. 21. If a loved one's behavior hurts me, I will express my feelings and try to understand what caused them to act that way. Maybe not. Whoopsie daisy. I guess the detective could be a little unconsciously manipulative too. Well, obviously, I mean, we all do. That's the thing. It's identify, work on it. Oh, for crying out loud. I hear a vesicle approaching. I don't know if that means party's over or not. Please make it be going away from here. It is. Huzzah. Okay, so if that's the one of how I express my feelings, understand. Well, I'm going to work on that more now. I guess I'm going to go with mostly false. 22, I hunger for closeness, but I fear the emotional difficulty of it at the same time. Friends, family, romantic partners. Kind of. Maybe. Yeah, maybe kind of. I'm picky though, it's I can't force. It's those certain kinds of connections. I can't make myself feel some kind of fucking way because there's some I have no interest. I don't want any closeness, like just kind of, but within reason. But beyond that, so let's go with mostly true. 23. I do not like making social plans with others in advance. I often fear being trapped by commitments to other people. Oh yeah, big time. 24. I find that setting boundaries comes naturally to me. Well, it's getting better. Significantly better. Yeah. At first, it was just like, I was not in the best state. I was kind of worn down. And so I was probably just, on some level looking like some kind of fucking caveman. Just wildly swinging a spear. Get back! Get back! Get back! I gotta start somewhere. Comes naturally to me. Kind of. This isn't a true or false question. It's naturally to me. It's getting better. Mostly true or mostly false. I guess still kind of mostly false, maybe. 25. I focus much more on the relationship in my life than I do on myself. Again, if it's one of those kinds of connections, most likely. But that's been getting better too. Kind of, mostly, maybe, mostly true, kind of. Yeah, okay. 26, I feel protective over my space, privacy, and belongings. I don't know, I guess. No more than protective over my space, kind of. Privacy, yes. Belongings, I don't know, it's fucking stuff. I don't see it as garbage, but it's, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have kind of a more healthy thing with any of that. So, this feels like a trick question. I guess kind of mostly true, but I don't like where you're going with this questionnaire. 27. I generally feel invaded when my partner or loved one demands too much physical affection. Fuck no. Definitely not. 28. I would prefer to spend most of my free time with my partner if I were to be in a romantic relationship. It would be hard for me to want to do things separately. God damn it. Kind of. Maybe, mostly. But again, I gotta have some time here and there. And I would assume so with the other party. And have it not be like a panic thing when separating for a little bit. Wonder how to mitigate that. Sure, there's a creative solution. I don't know. Anyway, I'd prefer to spend. Probably would. Probably would prefer to spend most of my free time with my partner. Yeah. Okay, true. 29. I feel that it is easy to be vulnerable with my romantic partners. Yeah, sure. But again, that's got to be reciprocated. Or else it's just like, well. So how about them Dolphins? What, the football team? No, for crying out loud. I don't watch sports ball. The dolphins outside or somewhere. They're not near the ocean, but surely there's dolphins somewhere out in the world. I don't know. Is this small talk? Is this what people do? Is this how you like to behave? I don't know. God damn it. Yeah, it is. It's easy. True. 30, I find that my partner or loved ones usually emotionally recover from conflict before I do. I've never had healthy, not in that way, damn sure. Been in Karmicsville my whole damn life. Some version or another of it. No matter where you go, you gotta do the work to get out of the Karmicsville. No. I mean, they'll pave. I've noticed paving over it. Oh, yeah. Or forgetting about it. They're just moving on, except they haven't. There's still part of them frozen. Not doing anything about it. So I guess kind of maybe, but not really. But I don't know. Depends. This is not a true or false question. They're not really. I don't know of many of them ever actually recovering. Being detached is not recovering. Crying out loud. Yeah, false. 31. I deeply fear being abandoned by my partner or love interests. Kind of, maybe, on some level. Yeah, I guess so. It's funny, I didn't... Damn it. Again, the detective is selective. I don't want to give everybody the wrong idea, like, oh my God. Fuck. Yes, true. Don't like admitting that. Makes me feel small, I suppose. And in my experience, that has not been a... The thing is, here's the thing. If it were me, I would be providing some... I'd be looking for the right kind of reassurance and strengthening of that person so they could feel more secure. But if they're not open to that and they're not doing anything about it, then what the fuck are you going to do? I would love it if that would be reciprocated. You know, when and if something like that were to occur. Fuck me, true. 32. How much do you know about attachment theory? Where's a fair amount? First time hearing about it. I know a little bit, watched videos, done some reading. I feel well versed in it. I consider myself to be an expert on it. Well, I don't know about an expert, but I do feel well versed in it. How old are you? Sorry, folks, I can't answer this one out loud. But I am potentially closer to 40 than I am 30. I'll put it that way. 34. What is your gender? Hippopotamus. I don't know. Male, sure. Oh, now you want my name and information. Well, I'm not going to do that. Oh, God damn it, I have to. We got to see. We got to see what the results are. Son of a bitch. I should have known this was coming. Excuse me while I type. Here's my dirty email where all the spam goes. Yeah, I don't even check that one anymore. Select all the squares with the motorcycle. You got it. There's a fair amount of squares. Verify. Can you tell I'm not a robot now? I'm glad we had this discussion. Submit. I have anxious, preoccupied attachment style. Oh my goodness. You know who was behind this test the entire time? This is the person that I've watched the most videos from. This is from Thais Gibson. I would highly recommend her. She has a cornucopia of information on this stuff many times over. So, for anybody interested, I would highly recommend her. Yeah. So, attachment style. It's important. It'll help in any number of ways. Helps with the healing and the resurrecting of parts of oneself from the underworld, the upside down. Basically, something like that. Or limbo, or purgatory, or, I don't know, a number of places. The frozen tundra, the permafrost, I don't know. Stasis field, any number of things like that. It's not always something harrowing, thank God. But some of it is. So, anyway, I suppose that's it for this one. For anyone who stuck through the whole test, I didn't expect to be taking a test. I was going to talk about this stuff. But we took a test, and you learned a bit more about the detective today. Apparently, I'm anxious preoccupied. But let us not forget that there's a fair amount of questions that just, it would have been nice if there was an in-between, because the in-between was a bit more on point. But anyway, yeah, let's go. Anxious preoccupied, that's the one. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.